Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's Let's Talk video, as you can see from the title, is about weight loss. But weight loss for a really different reason. So I've done many videos on my channel about body positivity, of which I still am. I'm always going to have body positivity as long as I feel positive about my body, no matter what size. So as you know, I spoke about my mum and the fact that she needs a kidney. And you might have been wondering why I hadn't put myself forward. And it's not that I'm ashamed to say this, but I am actually far too overweight to even be tested. Now, I have O positive blood, I think, and mum has O negative. So although we don't have the same blood type, there is potential for us to have, for her to take my blood and vice versa, I believe. I think there are ways around it if it's an O and an O. Now, my brother is AB recess negative or something, so he's completely off the picture. He couldn't even if he wanted to. So I was always worried about giving my kidney. There were two reasons. One was, what if I needed it? You know, if she's had kidney problems, what's to say I wouldn't? Two was, the operation wouldn't be successful and I would have given a kidney and it didn't work. I think there's lots of questions, and it feels like you would always jump at the chance to help your loved ones, but it's so difficult, you know, when you're faced with the actual reality of giving an organ to somebody. It's actually a really difficult process. Now, a lot of the thing was I didn't know whether we were going to have children or not, and I thought, what if one of my children wanted my kidney? That was always the fear, but we have made that decision that children are not going to be in our lives, in the sense that we're not going to have our own. Maybe down the line that might change, but it won't be our own. So therefore that might not be something that needs to be thought about. So I made the decision that if I didn't try and do something, then I would completely regret it. So about 6 weeks ago, I made my first steps to lose weight, and I'm using a process that some people would quite venomously say is feeding an industry which is taking millions from women who are feeling insecure, and I agree. But I've decided to follow the Weight Watchers plan, and Claire is joining me for moral support. I think we both want to get ourselves in a position that, you know, things like having to give somebody a kidney and not being able to do it because you're too overweight for them to operate, I think that is quite worrying. And although I don't believe in some cases that weight has a correlation to health. You can be very thin and you can be unhealthy, and you can be overweight and you can be healthy. I think sometimes they don't bear the correlation. A lot of people might argue with that, and I have to say, if you want to argue about it in the comments, I'd rather you didn't. I think that for me, everybody's time is up when it's up, and I don't think it has anything to do with health. In fact, I know a lot of very healthy people who died instantly for no reason at all. So, you know, I think, yes, we can all try and make steps to be a bit more, not healthy, but conscious about what we do to our bodies. And that includes drinking and smoking and all of those things. So I think it's a conscious effort to be less damaging to our bodies. That doesn't mean that eating is, you have to eat to survive. And I don't think that overeating necessarily means that you're overweight. I think that maybe undermoving could be that, and there could be a lot of reasons why that is, and a lot of people have reasons why they can't. Me and Claire, however, have been very lazy, and I would openly admit that I can be very lazy. You know, we've got Rupert, and I think that we could easily admit that he doesn't walk enough. We take him for, you know, short walks, but I don't think for him it's enough. He's not overweight. We would never allow that, but because I think that's quite awful if you do that to your dog for whatever reason. But yeah, so it's not about him. The whole point about this is that I am on a journey now to lose weight to give my mum a kidney. Now, I've mentioned this on Instagram, I've mentioned it on Twitter, and I've got really good support from everybody. They know why I'm doing this. It's been really hard because I've had to justify this, because the community that I belong is the plus size community, and because I'm plus size, I mean, you know, and I choose to as well in a certain extent, but I think it can trigger people who have, you know, a lot of people who are overweight have had such traumatic experiences because people have been so cruel about their weight and they've tried to lose weight and all of this, and it's just been, a lot of it is actually quite harmful. When you talk about weight loss in a community that is positive about bodies any size, it can be detrimental, and it's so hard because it's a battle that you have to face. And there are a lot of people I know that have decided they want to lose weight that are in the plus size community, and they feel they can't talk about it, and it's a shame. But I am talking about it because everybody's been supportive. They know why I'm doing this. I'm losing weight for my mum. I'm losing weight so I can have surgery to give my mother a kidney if I am a match. I mean, who knows? I might not even be a match, but I have to try. If I didn't, then I would completely be in the wrong. I would feel so guilty if I didn't do this. So I want to give you an update right now about what's been going on. I'm not going to be doing lots of weight loss posts, lots of weight loss journey on my channel through my, you know, my Twitter, through my Instagram. There's going to be some updates, but not regular. Claire, however, feels like she wants to talk about it, and so she's using the Landa Shafiq's blog as an outlet for that, and I think that's great. She needs to have support more than me. She really needs to have that because she really struggles with this, and she really wants to do it, and she wants to do it with me, and you know, she wants to make sure she's doing the right thing. So this is where we are. An update. I started off at a certain weight, and I don't need to talk about what weight I was, but I've now lost, I think, nearly 20 pounds. So I've got an awful long way to go. I have about, in total, 140 pounds to lose. However, I have now lost 20, so that's 120. So we're chipping a little away. I'm giving myself a year and a half, 18 months to lose that weight. So it's a slow weight loss, and I can, you know, be healthy for mum to have surgery. If I was to lose it quickly, I think I wouldn't be healthy enough to give it to mum. I think I might do some damage to my internal organs. So that's the reason I'm doing it. But I just wanted to know if anybody else out there, and you know, as this is a community and we do talk about things, I want to know if there's anything that you have done to motivate yourself, or that you have done that is something that you struggle with, but you've done it because you want to help a loved one. What would you do in this situation? Would you, you know, try your hardest to, do this, or would you feel like you weren't sure about giving an organ to, you know, your parent? I mean, there's things that you think about, and it's so selfish, but there's things that you think about, like, she's 66 soon. So, you know, I mean, she could live till she's 100, but she might not. It depends. And you wonder how long they're going to have your kidney for. And you shouldn't think that, but I'm only human, and lots of things go through your head. But the one final straw really was, what if she wasn't here tomorrow? What if I couldn't speak to her on the phone again? And that was the thing that really started to make me feel like I would be the worst person in the world if I didn't try. So I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm using Weight Watchers. I'm enjoying it, actually. I've found my Fitbit I've really been enjoying using. I've spoken about that before. I'm loving cooking all the time. I love budgeting for our food shop. I'm really enjoying that. I love the fact that there's flexibility in this diet, and that I can have, you know, 3 meals a day, but I can also have my snacks. I feel like there's a lot of flexibility. And for example, I went to the Makeup Revolution party on Thursday night, and I was able to drink, and I was able to have canapes and stuff like that, but I had saved my points for that, and I know that I've lost weight now, and that to me is quite incredible, that I can enjoy myself. I don't have to think about it, but I can still lose weight. The thing that is difficult is celebrating successes, and the success for me will be giving my mum a kidney. The success for me will be going to Devon and feeling like the hills are not the biggest struggle in the world. Those are the two successes I'm looking for. Weight loss and the numbers, I don't want to celebrate them all. It's really hard to get your mind out of that. You can get so bogged down with numbers, but that's really where I'm going. So, I mean, I've just had a bit of a waffle. I'm sorry, I just wanted to get it all out there, let you all know that this is happening. You might see some changes, you might not see any changes at all. I have been on lots of weight loss journeys in my life, and obviously none of them have worked. There is a reason for this one though, and I think that that makes it a special journey. So I hope that you all stick with me, and we can talk about it if we want to. Don't expect to see much. There will definitely be more on the Landa Shafiq's channel. If you are interested in that sort of thing, head over to the Landa Shafiq's blog, and also we will be vlogging again through April, and then we're going to be doing some update posts on the other months. So every other month we're going to vlog, and then we're going to do some update posts. So that's really what's going on. I'm really sorry that this was waffly, but sometimes you just have to get out what you want to say, and it has been playing on my mind. I feel like I can share these things with you, and hopefully you won't. It's one of those things I've waited till now to share this with you. Hopefully you'll start to see some differences. We don't know yet, but yeah, I hope so. I will speak to you all soon. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.